So you guys never did any scenes together? Never.
I'm sure maybe
I
in like
remember seeing you occasionally.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But I don't think we ever like met or did any sort of
Did you like
interaction
meet
at
off
all.
scene and were you like, hi, my name's, did you even have like a cordial?
I mean, I'm not a monster, so probably.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't remember that, but no, but
So
I was
maybe I
also just
am.
like deeply in my head too. And I
Yeah.
also just didn't like, you know, when you come into a thing and it doesn't feel exactly like your family, you know what I mean? Like you're
Yeah.
coming in and
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
you get it,
Yeah.
right? How many episodes did you do?
I have no idea.
Probably 50.
I'd be surprised
If
it was
I did
that
50,
much.
you did 50, you know?
I probably did less than that, but somewhere
Let's say
around.
36.
I mean,
Let's
I did-
say 36.
I did
36.
45.
45.
That's
So
a
I
lot.
think you both got me beat. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
I was around like a quarter of the time.
Why were we
Right.
dating?
Why anything?
Why were we dating in the
Right.
show? Was it because I was trying to like fuck with you or something? Or
I have a lot of questions about the Jen and Noel thing.
How did you
No
steal her away
answers.
from Toby?
exactly.
Huh?
How'd you steal me away from my brother?
He set such a high bar.
yeah. yeah.
What was your experience getting Pretty Little Liars? What was your experience before that? Are you from LA? Like,
I'm from Ohio,
okay,
Cincinnati.
right on.
Moved to LA to be a filmmaker. I went to film school.
Wow.
Never thought I'd be an actor. It was like a
Wow.
hobby I had. And I got to LA and started working on sets, and everyone was like, so you'll be an actor. And I was like, I guess I'll be an actor.
So, like, what were you
Is it
doing on the
because you
sets?
looked
I was
like
a
an
PA.
actor?
Okay.
I was a PA on Bring It On 5.
Wow.
Pretty sure my friend Cassie Skirbo was in that.
That was not the one she was in.
Oh, not the one she was in. Okay.
Because I did my homework, and I know.
Yeah.
It was
what did
Christina
they?
Milian. Is that?
Oh, so cool.
Yeah.
Was she so cool?
She's the best,
Yeah.
by the way.
Yeah.
She's amazing. And then years later, we were on Dancing with the Stars together.
Oh my god!
And it was like one of the best moments of my life. 'Cause She
Brilliant.
was like, she was like, Brant,
Yeah.
are you working on this show? And I was like, I'm your competitor.
Oh, I
So
love
when
that.
you were a PA, did people just assume that you were an actor? Did they think
Yes.
like, why are you a PA? And,
Yes.
and I don't mean to be, super obvious, but is it because you had a face of an actor? Is that
I'd like
you
to
have
think it
the
was
face
my
of an actor?
brilliant mind.
Yeah.
Right.
They're like, he's so smart.
He's pretty and heartless.
Yeah.
Pretty heartless.
But is that why they just?
Yeah,
thought that
I would
you-
be on set and people would be like, hey, let's throw Brant in the background of this scene. And they
Oh, you're one of those.
the
So
AD
you
would
you
get
like Austin
pissed.
Butler'd your way in.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious.
Is that
Austin,
what he did?
Austin Butler was a background character on Ned's Declassified.
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that.
And he would be featured all the
Oh,
time,
wow.
Yeah.
right? And then from
That's
there,
how you
he
get
got
it.
his agent and manager. So like, yeah, baby,
wow.
that Pache doing
Good
work
for
for you,
him.
right?
Good for him.
I
Super
know.
nice guy, by
I
the
know.
way.
Oh,
He's a friend of my
really?
wife's, yeah.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's
and
so
good for him.
lovely.
He's so successful right
Oh
now.
my gosh.
He's killing it.
Right?
Do you want that success? Is that something that excites you?
I mean-
not financially, just because sometimes I think, well, yeah, who doesn't want that success because it comes with a lot of great perks like money.
Sure.
But do you want that because that's what you want in your life, to be super successful in the film business as an actor?
As I get older, I'm working a lot behind the camera. So
Mm-hmm.
I would take a more anonymous amount of success.
Right.
Yeah.
That'd be fine with me.
Yeah.
I would take it. It'd be amazing, I'm sure. I'm super happy for him.
Mm.
But I work in a slightly different way than he does.
Mhm.
So I would love a broader success than that as a writer, director, actor, producer.
If you never acted again, would that gut you?
Yes.
Okay,
It
so it
absolutely
is
would.
part of what you want to do. For the rest
Yeah,
of your life.
I've been a theater nerd since I was a little kid, and acting was always like this thing that I wanted to do, and everyone was like, "You shouldn't do that. That's fucking stupid. Go do something else." And I was like, "I'll do film." And they were like,
Right.
"Oh, that's a technicality. You got us there."
Yeah.
That's an industry.
Sure, and you get paid.
Wow. So what finally made you be like, okay, I'll try my hand in front of the camera? Like, did they really have to twist your arm, or was it like?
Yeah.
One of the actresses on Bring It On 5 had, I would run lines with her, Holland Roden.
Oh.
Lovely, lovely person. I adore her. And I would run lines with her because I ran base camp on that movie.
Right.
Right.
And she was like, I'm going to introduce you to my agent. And I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. And I didn't really follow up on it. And I was busy doing other things. And then dramatic pause. My dad passed away. And then I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's go for it.
Right.
Like, life's short. let's do it. And so I called Holland and I was like, I want to meet your agent. And then it just snowballed from there.
But obviously that was such a turning point in your life, losing your dad.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I was like 23 at the time, and I was like, you know what, I could not go for it and live as long as he did, maybe, or less, or longer, and who knows? Let's try.
Because he was pretty young.
He was 57, so we're all getting there,
right? Fuck, it is like I hear people passing that are like younger than my mom or in their early. I mean, like what? Even that?
And sometimes it's not even old age. It's just people get in car accidents, you know?
Right.
So it's this idea that if you live your life, that this is the day that like something could happen tomorrow, then I think that you take those opportunities and you hold them by the balls.
Yeah.
Lindsay.
I mean, I've been holding
Lots of things.
They're
by the
blue.
balls.
So how many auditions in did you get this audition for Pretty Little Liars? And what did you think of it when you
probably like a year into my like auditioning? That's when I got Pretty Little
Were you
Liars.
disheartened at all at this point? Did you think it would take that long? Were you?
I had done 2 jobs before that, but
great.
neither of them were. I did a kids show,
Amazing.
which was a fucking nightmare.
Kids and dogs don't work with them.
There wasn't even the kid. We were like a lesser version of Power Rangers.
Oh,
You're right.
yeah.
All day, non-union. So they would bring us in every day.
No one gets fed.
No
No
schedule.
water.
No food. There's like Cliff Bars
Tap
around.
water.
They're like, fuck you. You'll eat it.
Yeah.
Every day they would bring us in at 7 a.m. I'd go through full hair and makeup. And then sometimes they would just decide not to film anything with me.
What?
And they'd be like, all right, well, it's
Like
5
that's Pretty
p.m.
Little
Go
Liars
home.
for me. Sorry, did I say that out loud? I'd be like all day, and I'd be like, "Wait, when's my scene coming up?"
Oh my gosh.
So I was like, this is what acting is, huh? Well, this sucks.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so you get Pretty Little Liars. What do you think when you get the material?
I mean, I was a 1-day guest star. Was like,
No shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what they hired me on. Possible recurring.
Yeah,
So I felt like
What?
I was like, this is like an audition for
Right.
for more work to
Right,
come.
right.
Yeah.
So it was fun. It was like I get through some party and I got to play foosball.
That's right.
It was like it was a good time.
So
I had a
you
good time.
were only supposed to come in for you literally walking up to Hannah and them outside with Sean. That
Yeah.
was it.
that could have been it.
That could have been
it.
That
They
was
thought-
all I was ever promised.
but then they thought you were A for a few
Yeah.
episodes.
Yeah.
yeah,
and you were
later that
kissing-
season. Yeah.
And you were kissing like the lead girl.
Yes,
Was that strange? Because was that your first kiss on set?
it was. Yeah.
Does that feel weird?
It's always weird. I'm gonna be honest. It never
Yeah, it's
doesn't
weird.
feel
Right.
weird.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like okay, it's never. I don't know. I get asked this all the time. Like, how do you do kissing scenes? I'm like, there's a boom mic over you, and there's a
Exactly.
director like, turn your head more this way, and so like mechanical and weird, and like that it ever looks good is a miracle.
Right?
yeah.
I could always feel Shay the minute she was over it. And I'm telling you, it was like one little
lips,
peck in. Like they became like brittle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I
No
was like,
tongue
no,
anymore. What
stop.
happened?
Like,
Her
come on.
lips start curling back into
Right?
itself.
Just like,
It was just teeth.
and you know how they like they let it go for like a little second, like while you're doing it, and I'm just like, please,
Can we please stop?
no, my god.
I think the worst is kissing when you actually. It's so much easier to just peck. Like you and I think kissed like once or
Yeah, it
twice or
was
3
never,
times,
like,
like 3 things.
intense.
It was not like this intense like sexual moment. But I think the
Oh,
worst.
it wasn't for you.
I mean, it was.
I
It
thought
was
I was really bringing it.
Listen,
Oh.
I was so young. I was just like, I get to kiss people today. I was happy with whatever. But I just think that, you know, when you actually have to make out with someone, and I've never used my tongue because I thought you weren't supposed to. So then you're just like doing this weird sort of up and down movement with you. When you look at scenes now, even with Arya and Ezra, and they're just like, you think that they look
Like a fish.
Yeah, you don't really want to see the big old tongue like coming out, but
you
can
think
see that
you
there's-
do, but then when you do
don't.
see the thrust, you're like, oh my god,
I'm so
she didn't
uncomfortable.
deserve that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm not.
My
I'm like
God.
uncomfortable. Yeah.